name's John Rabel. I own Launch, which is a legal and advisory firm for small and mid-sized businesses. And today I thought I'd talk a little bit about exempt versus non-exempt employees. I think this is an area that a lot of business owners sort of take for granted or brush over without giving too much consideration what the implications of not complying with the proper laws could be. So quick breakdown of how that works is your employees are either classified as exempt or non-exempt. So non-exempt employees are entitled to overtime when they work more than 40 hours. Exempt employees obviously don't get overtime. They're paid a flat salary regardless of how much they work, how many hours, how often, etc. So what happens oftentimes is the lines are blurred in the minds of employers on how to classify exempt and non-exempt workers. What often happens is the assumption is if you pay someone by the hour, then they're non-exempt and entitled to overtime. If they're on a salary, they're exempt, not entitled to overtime, and you can work them as much as you want. It's not as straightforward as that, and that often gets businesses into trouble. A worker or employee who is on a salary can also be entitled to overtime. You have to meet two tests in order to be exempt from overtime. One is basically the salary test, so you have to make a certain amount of income. Two is the job duties test, so you have to do certain duties as part of your role or your job in order to be exempt from overtime as well. There are not many employees who are exempt from overtime. In small businesses, the vast majority of those workers are going to be entitled to overtime, whether or not they're on a salary. So I think it's very important, and it's going to be very important in the coming future. This will be a big item that the government's looking to crack down on, that businesses take the time to evaluate their employees, their job positions, and determine whether or not workers are exempt or non-exempt and treat them accordingly. If you have any additional questions about this, feel free to contact me. The easiest way is probably by phone, 757-647-9232. Thanks.
Make sure you subscribe, like, and add your question to the comments. We look forward to helping you on your entrepreneurship journey to build a feasible, sustainable, and profitable business. So subscribe, and we will see you once again next week.